so welcome to MST.TV's Banlist Panel Aftershow.
Why don't we call it a roundtable?
Yeah, I guess this is our roundtable. For those who didn't see Kaire on the set, she was operating the camera. She also plays this game. This will just be more casual. We can just talk about it. Like, okay, here's some cards that I think we should talk about. Kaire. Mighty Kaire.
Ooh, windups.
Windups, you know? Okay, another card I kind of want to bring up is Cyberstein.
Oh, Cyberstein's at 3 in OCG.
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
Yeah, it's actually.
I thought it was at 1, but like, it's totally not doing anything. Get Veilered. Lose 5,000 life points.
Hilarious.
Another card I want to bring up is Shockmaster.
No.
Shockmaster can't come back to
What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, hey, I like.
No.
I dropped playing Clifford's to waste the towers. I want my opening turn to shut you down.
Shockmaster's not coming back.
Sure,
The card is dumb.
Okay.
Kaire can come back to 1. Was it Magician or Shark is at 1?
Magician's at 1.
Alright, Magician 1. Kaire can come back to 1. It's fine.
What do you think?
She didn't play during that for a minute.
I'm sorry.
They're forbidden.
How about she can say what she wants to.
Oh yeah, what did you want the balance to be? Now I gave you Clifford's. What do you think? You played Madolche's first, and then now you're playing Clifford's.
Okay, well, playing Madolche, I hated Vanity's Emptiness and I hated Skill Drain with such a passion it wasn't even funny. Because you play either of those and I'm completely shut down. Because none of my monsters are big. I can't keep a Chateau if you even have one MST. So,
Yeah,
I can't do anything.
Don't you just hate how MST everyone at 3?
Yeah, you really feel like the switch in tiers. Like, once you finally get to one of those like Cliffordy level decks.
Tier 1 decks.
Yeah,
the power creep
I
is
finally
real.
played one and I was like, this is unreal. Like, even if I lose something, I don't even feel bad because I'm like, oh, hey look, what's this climate change? Oh, everything comes back to my hand. It feels, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. It's a terrible feeling. I invested into that deck too, and I was like, oh, this is going to be the next tier 1 deck.
Angeli was so good!
Yeah, get fucked me now, yeah, get fucked, yeah, buy stuff.
It didn't do anything in that format, it was ruthless.
It didn't even do anything, it was like, yeah, great. Chris LeBlanc top with it, boom. Apparently he cheated. Also cheated apparently, because he used
Angeli twice every turn.
Something like that.
He knowingly used Angeli twice in every turn.
Apparently, yeah. And apparently no one caught it, no one caught it.
It's because I'm
read your cards, boys!
Yeah, read your cards, really.
Don't get cheated by pros.
Yeah, I agree though, Chateau. Yeah. What are you gonna do with all these monsters?
Kaire. Okay, so now you're playing Clifford's. Which cards do you think should be on the ban list, and which one do you think shouldn't be on the ban list? See, Oscar, Nigel, and I played this game for a very long time. You are a relatively new player, so you can actually bring in your perspective into this as well.
Do you think Super Poly should be banned?
I don't know. It's at 1, so basically when it comes out, I feel super like
sacked.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, I've got my disc out there, and I feel so safe. And it's like top deck Super Poly. Oh look, I lose now.
Shikanaga.
Shikanaga.
Free 26.
Sorry.
It's beautiful. And then they're like, okay, Shuttle Fusion after that, and you're like, oh.
Oh,
that's actually game. And like your safe feeling disc doesn't feel safe at all after that. But knowing that there's only 1, like I don't know if I should feel better or worse about getting sacked like that. But yeah.
Book of Moon. See, what do you think of Book of Moon, guys? I think I I agree with you in the other video about Book of Moon going to 2.
But see, that falls under, I had this conversation earlier, it falls under the idea of how I said, if you add violence back into the game, it pushes Burning Abyss to tier 0 even further.
Okay, here's the thing.
The book is a good card against
Here's my bias as a Clifford.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Versus BA.
Is biased towards his deck.
Because it is biased towards my deck. Because
I didn't know that.
Think about it this way.
Yeah, you get nothing from anything.
You wouldn't mind the book because you just get your flip effects
yes.
again. No, but like for him, it's like, oh, here's a Fire Lake. I'll just book one of his monsters, and he can't Fire Lake. Because Fire Lake requires what? Definitely requires 2 face-up Burning Abyss monsters to actually activate. So if I book one, you can't summon Burning Abyss monsters until that's flip face up again.
Or worse, you book the Dante and if it's whatever Scarm face down pops it, or like no sorry, flip Dante face down pop the other thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It definitely can't activate Fire Link on you, but you can't play around it after that though. You have one turn to stop them. If you don't, you're dead.
Yeah, but it's just like a one-turn thing. Well, kind of. It's like I know. Like it's like way worse if I give you a Flying Sea.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. I said book is good, but at the same time, like I realized that Ballless pushes Burning Abyss to top tier level, but book pushes your deck to top tier level because it hinders Burning Abyss really unfairly because it's an instant Raigeki, dependingly, right? And you can stop Fire Link, which is good. It gets every deck the ability to stop Fire Link, right? Yeah. But in your deck, it just with skill drain in particular. Oh, I'll chain book, get my 2 dudes really strong, punch. Right? And it just does more for your deck, so kind of pushes your deck towards that level.
Book of Moon is actually a really strong card against Clipboards too. In OCG, people are actually playing Book of Eclipse, and if you didn't know what it does, it actually just turns every monster on the opponent's side of the board face down, but at the end of the turn, they'll flip it all face up, and they'll draw a card for every card that was turned face up.
So good.
But it's like super Book of Moon, but OCG are actually playing against Clipboards because they'll turn off all their effects, and they'll let the Necroft player go off and remove the threats before they flip face up. So Book of Moon at 2 would actually be a problem. But a card I really feel like that will come back is
it's such a skill
Trap
card.
Dust Shoot will come back to 1.
I was thinking the same thing one day before we did this video. I had to think of what cards. I thought Dust Shoot was one of the cards that popped up. Same logic. It's just you go first. It's like 5/6, right? So it's 1 for 1. But there's that logic of you know what your opponent's playing. You know what's in their hand. You get to send their most threatening card back if it's a monster, and you get to play around it. So
with players only opening 5 cards now, Trap Dust Shoot is a lot harder to open, and with players also setting a lot more cards, this second turn player is not going to be able to use Trap Dust Shoot as easily.
Okay, what do you think of Trap Dust Shoot?
I don't know.
Okay, so let me tell you what it does, and let me think. Since you're new, because you have never experienced a format where Trap Dust Shoot.
I've never seen it. No.
Oh yeah, you've never seen it. So it's in part of it's my band bind.
You're gonna read it and think, oh, this is a bad card.
Okay, so let me explain the card. So if your opponent has 4 more cards in their hand, you can activate this card. You can look at their hand, pick 1 card in their hand, shuffle it back in the deck, and that's all it does.
Well, information's great, but
Even she knows. It was retardedly broken for a very long time.
See, it's good.
Dust Shoot Mind Crush, when they were both at 1, you open both, you shut your opponent down on the first turn.
But you can't have both your cards unbanned at the same time. That's the problem. Your Storm and your Dust Shoot, they can't be unbanned at the same time.
No
that's the reason why no one wants to play that. That's the reason why it's broken. Like, oh, I don't want a second. I'm scared that he's gonna Storm me. And
Trap Dust Shoot.
But you get Dust Shoot and you're like, oh god, I should just said everything. I don't know how to feel. You know? Yu-Gi-Oh!
This game.
Oh no, it's just like the same concept as like MST. I should set the 1, but because I want to hold this for later. But if I set the 1, they're gonna MST it. I don't want them to MST it.
Like you know how even though we don't have Storm, we've been going on and off about. Is this the blind MST format? Right now, it is the blind MST format because you can't play it unless you actually MST their back row beforehand. Because not a lot of people are playing artifacts right now.
I say it's dependent. I'm not going to randomly MST
anyone. Clipper players can blind MST Shadolls, and BA players probably shouldn't blind MST.
I always hold my MSTs, period.
I always hold my MST and Shadolls
always.
because
as a Clipper player, I don't want to hold my... Against BA, I will never hold my MSTs.
Like, how important... to hold your MST, like the way I see it is I was watching a couple of the, there was like a European event last weekend, right, I think?
Okay.
Or 2 weekends ago, whatever, I don't remember.
YCS Milan.
Yeah, Milan, right?
Yeah, they had a stupid ruling.
This guy he held his MST for like 20 turns, he let the guy switch like twice with Scout. He had it. He's just like, I don't want to MST this card right now. Like, that's how important, but the guy was playing Shadolls, so I guess like it's a little bit different.
Shadol.
Like you know, you have to debate what you want MST. Okay, you have a Clifford Scout, or you have a Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Which do you want to hit? Which do you want to hit? Do you want to stop them from playing, or do you want to stop yourself and allow yourself to play?
How about worse? Think about game 1, right? I have 3 threats against you that completely shut it down. 2 of them are continuous spell trap cards, and 1 of them is the card that keeps searching for stuff.
Yeah.
So like I don't know what to hit. I don't want to hit I want to hit emptiness, but I also want to hit scout, and I also want to hit skill drain because they all kill me.
Do you feel like you don't have enough MSTs?
Yeah, yeah.
Heavy Storm coming back confirmed.
Well, I mean,
See? Heavy Storm!
like I put double skill drain on my opponent once, and he's just like, I don't have enough MSTs for this. And emptiness, you have everything, right? Like, yeah, you do have everything.
You can't play
Yeah,
right?
anymore.
Yeah, I sacked you. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Konami has made it very clear that they don't want floodgates, you know, Deep Prison, and Deep Fisher and Macro being at 1, but they allow Skill Drain to be at 3. And
Here's a flying C, by the way.
Vanity's Emptiness to
Hey,
be
Flying
at
C
3.
only like really hurts 2 decks. So Tellers and BA.
Yeah, but that's still 2 decks. That's a fair amount of the meta. That's half the meta right there.
Flying C is a totally balanced card.
It's balanced, I guess.
I mean, you can deal with it if you really wanted to. You can Alec, like,
It's
BA has like Alec?
yeah. I know.
Alec, and then
Wait, what?
yeah, you can
You
turn
can,
it
you
off.
can negate it.
Right. Okay, I negate it. I can only drop Torgad then. Only, exclusively.
Yeah,
Torgad,
that's
because
my
it's
bad,
cool.
my bad. I'm just trying to
You
talk.
know how bad? You know how shitty of a feeling it is. Like I was playing Satellas at the Seattle regionals, and like I summoned Tour Guide, and then he's just like, oh, grab my thing. He's like, Flying C, and I'm like, oh no, wait, no, it was not even that. I special summoned something, and then I dropped a normal Seer, and then he's like Flying C, and then I was just like, oh my god, I'm dead. I just lost so much advantage off that because it's my turn 1 play, and like all my dudes were exchanged, and then like he killed it. I was like, okay.
At least you didn't get Dark Current BLS turn 2, both game 1 and game 2 against the Chaos Shaddoll player. Speaking of BLS, what about that card to 0?
Right, I forgot to mention that. We should ban that card. That card's I just don't like.
Sack. It's like a
just
sack
sack.
alert, man.
That's why I don't like Thunder King at 1. It's like you have it, you're sack. Like
You're
if
not
Thunder
ready
King,
for it?
no, yeah, like if you have it at 2, you're ready for it. You're expecting it, and you can kind of like you have things in your extra deck or things in your main deck that kind of help deal with it. But if you're not expecting it at all, and your deck searches a lot, and they summon Thunder King, you're dead.
Yeah.
There have been situations where I
I
can't
don't think
deal
they'll
with it.
I don't think they'll put Thunder King to 2 though. Necklace actually search a lot, and
It's a necessary evil, I'd say.
no, but they're going to want to promote selling of Necklace because it's going to come in as a different set. It's like their own.
Cut, so.
Yo, what were you doing?
Oh, okay.
Stop,
Continuity.
stop stealing his Teemo.
Yeah.
Continuity.
Okay. I'm just gonna open it.
Alright.
Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Kick it up.
I think I'm gonna finish it off right here. So if you like us doing this, give us a like.
If you want to see more videos like these, give us a subscribe and comment section below.
And check out all our other videos. If you wonder why my name is called Tombox, you can download the PDT app. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, until next time, make sure you hold your MSTs.TV.
Oh my god.